And so we're in week 3 of our Coach Basics, everyone. And I know a lot of you are kicking butt and doing really great. And hopefully you are enjoying this group. There's so much information that we're throwing at you. And I know in the beginning of coaching, you feel like super overwhelmed and it's hard to even just keep up with the daily posts on top of doing the 3 vital behaviors. And so I just wanted to take tonight to sort of go over, remind you what the 3 vital behaviors are and kind of remind you of what it is you should be doing on a daily basis, and then give you the opportunity to ask questions if you're having any concerns. Of course, we'll answer those, and then kind of give you a game plan for the rest of this week. If you are on a cup team, we are about halfway through the month, and so even if you're not on a cup team, our goal for you for Coach Basics is to obviously help you rank advance to Emerald and to help you hit Success Club. So that is something that we're working towards regardless. So again, we're halfway through the month. If you have 0 Success Club points, it doesn't matter. That can happen in a day. So it doesn't matter if you're starting at 0 today, you can still achieve those goals. I know Caitlin's on this call. She hit Emerald in like 1 day. So if you haven't hit Emerald and you're like, oh, I'm already halfway through the month and I haven't hit Emerald yet, again, you can do it in 1 day. So you have half the month left. So don't give up on your goals. So let's just go over those 3 vital behaviors again. Again, this is what we do on a daily basis as a Beachbody coach. So when you hear us talking about a power hour, these are the things that I don't know if you know me or not, but I am super duper busy, but I've still found a way to make coaching fit into my life. So I am a Beachbody coach, but I'm also a mom of 4, and I also own a bakery, but I still work full time, and I'm a teacher. So when I talk about a power hour, what I'm saying is that I find little snippets of time throughout my busy day to make coaching work. And there are several coaches on our team that still work full time. So if that's you, then this is what you want to do with your power hour. You want to find those blocks of time to do your 3 vital behaviors. So the first vital behavior is inviting. And remember that inviting doesn't necessarily mean just sending personal invites through private messages. Yes, that's important. Don't get me wrong. But inviting kind of encompasses sending those personal messages, but also adding people to your list. So you're going to be constantly finding new friends on your social media. You're going to be constantly meeting new people out at the grocery store. You're going to be making friends wherever you go. I call it making friends because I don't want to think of it as like selling anything. I think that's been why I've been so successful, is because I don't think of myself as a salesperson. I just share what works for me. So if you can get that selliness out of being a coach, I think that will help you as well. So make friends wherever you go. That's part of inviting because it naturally comes up in conversation. Part of inviting is even wear and share. So get yourself some Beachbody gear and wear it. And then when you wear it and you're in the checkout line at the grocery store and the cashier asks you, what is Shakeology, because you have a Shakeology shirt on, then you have the opportunity to invite them to your challenge group because it comes up naturally, right? So that's how I work in the inviting, the daily behavior of inviting into my busy life, because it just comes up naturally. So that the daily behavior of inviting has to be done, but it doesn't always have to be sitting down and sending a blanket message to 10 people on your friends list, okay? When you're a new coach, the easiest people to invite are definitely the people that are closest to you. So if you're not Emerald yet, we definitely want to help you become Emerald. We want you to invite your sister, your mom, your spouse, your brother, your neighbor, your coworker. Let's face it, if you are in a challenge group and you're just getting started on your own fitness journey, you want somebody that's close to you doing it with you anyway, right? So get somebody that's very close to you on the journey with you. And so why not enroll them as a coach, get them getting the discount, even if they're not going to work the business, get them enrolled as a discount coach. And that will be number 1 of your 2 coaches that you need to become an Emerald. So that's how I do my invites. Now, yes, I do a blanket invite on my page I do it at least once a week. You want to do it at different times of the day to my upcoming challenge group. Don't always do it at the same time. But again, you don't want to do that every day because people get tired of seeing it. So every once in a while, you do that blanket invite on your page. So that's vital behavior number 1 of inviting. Before I move on to the next one, does anyone have any questions about how to invite? I know we've given you some scripts. Today I talked about, in my post, I talked about how I require a challenge pack to join my challenge groups, and I do that. Now, do I sell just fitness programs? Absolutely. Do I support those people? Yes. Do I necessarily let them in my groups? No. I just support them outside of my groups. Eventually, they come around and order the Shakeology, and then I put them in my groups. But I do support everyone. I let them sign up for an account with me if they're not ready to do anything as well, and just support people as much as I can. So does anyone have any questions about inviting, how to do it? Have you had any issues with doing so or carving out time to do it? Hopefully that gave you some tips on how to make it not seems like, again, I don't want it to seem like such a chore for you. The better you get at attraction marketing, I'll give you a hint. The better you get at vital behavior number 2 that I'm going to talk about, the less inviting you're going to have to do. I'll be honest. So that will segue into my next one. The vital behavior number 2 is to be a proof of the product. So if you use your Facebook page or your social media, whether it's Instagram, your blog, if you use that to get really good at attraction marketing, you're going to have people coming to you without needing to go out and invite a ton of people. So I've been a coach for, it will be 3 years in August, so a little over 2.5 years. And honestly, I'm not a huge Success Club earner. Like, there are people on our team that hit Success Club 20-some every month. That's not me. But I haven't missed Success Club any month in the business. I've hit it every single month for 29 straight months. That tells you that I've been consistent, right? I don't do a ton of sending those blanket private messages. I am really good at attraction marketing. People come to me for help. Why? Because I'm consistently a product of the product. They know that when they are ready to commit and they say, okay, I want to lose weight, I'm ready, my name pops into their head. Okay, Alicia is who I need to talk to. Why does my name pop into their head? My name pops into their head because they see me constantly being a product of the product on social media. So that's vital behavior number 2. This is the easiest one to do, guys. This is just you being you. I'm not asking you to take a selfie every day and post it with your shake. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to be you on your page every single day. I'm asking you to show that you are doing the workouts. I'm asking you to show that you are eating clean. I'm asking you to show that you are drinking Shakeology, but again, you don't have to just take a selfie with it. Give them recipes, give them ideas for why Shakeology works for you, because you woke up late and gosh, you weren't going to eat breakfast, but this shake was like the perfect solution to not skipping breakfast today. So be creative with how you share being a product of the product. But again, those are ways that you're just being an example for people that when they're ready to lose weight and they're ready to get fit, then they're going to come to you naturally for help. So that makes you have to invite less. Does it happen overnight? Absolutely not. In the beginning, did I have to invite? Yes, I did. More than I do now. So don't get discouraged, especially as you're a new coach. But I want you to know that if you get really good at this early on, you're going to have less legwork later because, like I said, you're setting yourself up for success. The whole wear and share thing I did talk about in inviting plays right into this too. Wearing the products, getting yourself some Shakeology tumblers, taking them with you to play group, wearing hammer and chisel gear, it just gets conversations going easier when you're wearing the products. So does that make sense? You also, just let me put my little plug in here, make sure that you are posting 3 to 5 times a day on social media. Again, I know that gets a little scary because you feel like you're annoying people. Remember, you're not being seen as much as you think you are. Social media has gotten really good at like hiding our stuff from people. So unless they're liking your posts or commenting, you're likely not even showing up in their newsfeed. You got to get engaging with people. You got to like and comment on their stuff so that you will show up in their feeds. And so if you're worried about annoying people, likely they're not even seeing you. So that's why you got to post so many times a day consistently. So I'm asking you to do this every single day. If you look at my page for 2.5 years, I would probably bet that I can probably count on one hand the number of days that I've missed doing that. I have literally, unless I was like very ill or like had a sick child or something, I haven't missed a day of posting at least 3 times a day. So definitely do that. Sometimes there are days where I like sit at my phone and I'm like, okay, what can I say that's going to add value to someone? So if you have a really good day of like coming up with ideas, save them for the days that you're not feeling very inspired. And then save those posts that you can like post them on the days that you don't have a lot of inspiration coming to you. So on my phone, I just have a bunch of inspirational pictures saved, and I'll use those on days that I'm not feeling very inspired. But that's being a proof of the product. Those are the days where, you know, if I have a recipe I want to share or something that I want to add value to people's lives. I want people to want to come to my page, you know, make them want to come to your page and say, gosh, I want to hear what Caitlin has to say today. I want to hear what Amanda has to say today. I really want to go see what Beth is up to. Don't be annoying, be inspiring. And then before I move on, does anyone have any questions about being a proof of the product? I have a quick story too I wanted to share about that. My mom hasn't always been extremely supportive of me being a Beachbody coach. She initially thought that I was kind of annoying and spamming people, and just, you know, my posts were annoying and blah, blah, blah. I never let her stop me, luckily. I just did it anyway. And this past weekend, she was at an event with my father. And I've always shared with her like messages that I've gotten from challengers or strangers even that have thanked me for my posts and how inspiring I was. But a lady came up to her at this event and actually thanked her for her daughter's posts. And it was so funny because she really offended me when she was telling me the story. She said, so-and-so came up to me and said how much they look forward to your posts every day. And I said to her, well, that's nice. I guess I'll share that with her because I know her posts can get really annoying. And I'm like, really, Mom? That's what you said to her? And she was like, yeah. And she said, the lady said to me, oh, no, absolutely not. She said, please tell her to keep sharing because the people that need to hear from her are like looking for her posts every day. And I thought, good, you know, like that was what my mom needed to hear because, you know, that just goes to show you that there are people that are going to grow to depend on you as a coach and as an inspiration. So even the days that you don't feel like you have much to say, there's somebody literally sitting there waiting to hear what you have to post. And that's when you realize that this is so much bigger than just being a Beachbody coach. This is so much bigger than just losing weight. This is like, it's just amazing what you're gonna come to grow out of this. But all because you decided to make a decision to get healthy, and then all of a sudden, you know, I just thought it was pretty cool that my mom had someone, you know, a stranger come up to her, you know, 2.5 years later, and she still thinks I'm annoying, but here I am, you know. It's worth it. Trust me, guys. It's so worth it. And, you know, I think my mom needs a little bit more of vital behavior number 3, which is personal development. And I want you to know that this isn't a recommendation, guys. This is a requirement as a coach. If you want to be successful, there's going to be really bad days, and we all have areas where we need to grow. Some of us are really great at time management. Others are going to have like a lot of work to do in that area, including me. Others of you are going to be really great at confidence, and then some of us are going to need work in that area. So what you want to do is, and you'll do this over time, you'll identify the areas that you want to work on, and then we can help you with recommending books to help you in those areas. And then it's not just about books. There are free things that you can actually use. There are podcasts available to you. In the online office, there's a success tab that you can go to and get all kinds of personal development recommendations. Then we have the podcast app you can get on your phone. Joel Osteen has an amazing podcast channel. Chalene Johnson, the creator of TurboFire, has awesome personal development podcasts. Then you have YouTube. Guys, it's free. Put on your earbuds while you're doing laundry, while you're in the shower, if you have a speaker that you can turn on. Listen to the podcast. If you have time and you want to like learn how to create a blog, go on YouTube and search for how to create a blog videos. Like, so many free resources available. Every week we have the National Wake Up Call every Monday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. If you can't listen to it, it's recorded, so listen to it when you have time each week. We have Deidre's Thursday night team calls. We have your upline coaches calls each week, their team calls. There's just so many resources available to you that personal development, like I said, it doesn't have to be a book, and it can be an audio. So if you have a long car ride to and from work every day, get the audio book, or what is it, audio? I don't know. I don't use that, but I know a lot of coaches do. It's an audio app. Get that and listen to your books on audio. But like I said, for the inevitable bad times and the days when you need to pick me up, personal development is going to be crucial. This is something I had started before coaching, and I will tell you, it's just like completely changed my life. So I highly recommend it to anyone. That it's Audible. That's what it is. Thank you. The app for how you listen to books on audio. And the book that we recommend all coaches start out with is the Darren Hardy book. What is that one called? It just left my mind. I know we recommended it to you guys.
Is it The Compound Effect?
Yes, Compound Effect. And we also, we can give you like a whole shebang. We have a list that we can recommend. So if you have, like I said, if you have an area where you're struggling, especially in the beginning when it's really overwhelming, certainly reach out and we can recommend it to you. I just want you to know that, like, we've all been there. We've all been overwhelmed. We've all been like, what did I just get myself into? But no, here I am 2.5 years later. I'm still doing it, and it's still worth it every single day. And with that being said, don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. And so there are people that have come into this business after me that are now further ahead than me. And that's okay. And the same thing is going to happen to you. There might be people that start this Coach Basics with you that rank advance way faster than you. And you might rank advance way faster than someone else. It's not about how fast you go, okay? It's just about where you're at and where you want to be. Not everyone has a goal to be financially free. Not everyone has a goal to replace their income. Maybe you just want to get your shakes paid for, okay? That's what it's about. It's just about reaching your own personal goal. So you don't have to be a 15-star diamond to start, right? You don't have to be great to start. But in order to become great, we all have to just continue being consistent. So if I have like one recommendation for every coach that I bring into this business, it's just preaching the importance of consistency. And when I talk about consistency, it's those 3 vital behaviors that I just discussed. It's talking about inviting, being a proof of the product, and the personal development. And if it's 10 minutes a day and that's all you have, that's good enough for me, right? Try to get in your power hour every single day. Does anyone have any questions? I talk fast. I'm really sorry. Beth, do you want to add anything? She's still on.
I think she's on, but she had to I don't
She
know.
was getting bumped off, I know.
Yeah.
So let me ask, where is everyone at? Like, is anyone having any struggles in the month talking to potentials? Anything coming up in your conversations? Are you getting a whole lot of no's? I don't know. I personally have a Love Yourself challenge group that I'm inviting to right now that's going to start next week. I have a lot of people that are on the fence or said they were going to order and haven't ordered. So I'm in the process of doing a lot of follow-ups right now. That's where I'm at. How about you guys?
I'm the same. A lot of people that said they were going to order have like backed out. Like I've had like 8 no's in the last 2 days. Struggling, but.
Did they give you finance reasons or what?
A couple of them were finance reasons. So I kind of just tried to break it down for them of like how to justify to pay for it, but still weren't ready. So, I mean, they're just not ready yet. The other one, I can't remember what she said. A couple days ago, I had another no, but it was, I don't think that anybody's ready right now. So I just got to keep going.
Absolutely. I was going to say, like, for finances, something we can talk about is, like, you can spin the whole tax return thing that a lot of people are going to be getting back. You know, we can talk about that in our posts. You know, using, I mean, I don't know what they're getting back, but in the grand scheme of things, $140 is probably nothing. And, you know, that would be a great way to spin it if you're getting that from people. Talk about that. Something else I've done is just, you know, like Kaylee said, breaking it down for them into what it looks like on a daily base, like break the $140 challenge pack into what they would be spending per day and what they're getting for it. So that usually helps. But at the end of the day, guys, if you have to like twist their arm and beg them, they're not ready. And if you do that and you talk them into it anyway, they're probably not going to go all in, and then they're not going to get results. And then it's not really worth it for you, because if they don't really get results, then it's going to sit and collect dust on their TV stand, and then, you know, it's just not worth it for anyone. So definitely try to find the people that are ready, you know, because those are the ones that are going to get the best results. So good. How about the people that you have in challenge groups? Is everyone's challengers getting good results? I know a couple of you are just getting started. Doing hammer and chisel. Everyone's loving it. You know I love it. Good. Caitlin, how about you? How are you liking hammer and chisel?
I'm loving it, actually. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely hard. And Jesse's definitely loving it. He's loving it. I'm scared more than I am, and I really like it. So that's good.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I did my first, like, I guess, blanket invite, and you liked it. You commented it.
Yes.
And I had a couple comments, but no one that was, like, interested at all. And I talked to almost every single person that even liked it, you know, saying, oh, thanks, you know. But I've had, like, nobody. And I'm really frustrated because I really want to hit Success Club the first month here. Like, I really want to.
You have 4, so you only need 1 more point.
I know.
You have a half a month. It will happen.
I know.
And what you don't know are the people that read it and didn't click like, but are thinking about it. So what those people are doing are watching you now. And that's what I want you to understand, is that there are so many people that don't even click like. Here's what will happen. They don't click like. You don't even know they're watching, and they're going to continue to watch, and they're going to wait and see, is she going to stay consistent? Is this just another thing she's doing? Is it something she's going to do for a week and fall off? So that's why I talk about consistency, because you do it this week and you continue to post every day, and then you might talk about next week how you lost 7 pounds or whatever. And then all of a sudden one day you're going to get this message, and it's going to be like, hey, Caitlin, guess what? I have been watching you, and I'm just amazed, and I am ready to do this. What do I have to do? And then I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me, and you'll be like, whoa, I didn't even know that he was watching me because he's never even liked one of my posts. I can't tell you how many times that's happened. So trust me, it's happening. And that's why I talk about being consistent. Because if you went by likes alone, especially in the beginning, you'd give up. Trust me. There are definitely people watching. Keep doing what you're doing.
And I'm still at Success Club 4 too, just so you know.
So much time left. So much time. There are months where I've been at 2 on the last day of the month and hit it. So don't worry. You'll do it. You guys are awesome. Stephanie, how's it going?
It's going. It's okay. I'm having a hard time with time management's always been an issue. So just honestly just doing all of it every day. But I got a super cool new book today that hopefully should help. Thank you, Kaylee.
You're welcome.
So I don't know. It's kind of been slow for me this month, but I'm sure that happens, you know.
Definitely. I had a really awesome January, and now I'm having a really slow February. So it does happen. I would recommend just doing what you're doing. Once we get a little bit further on, you can start hyping up 22-minute hardcore. Don't hype that up until you hit Success Club, because then you'll have people that are going to wait for that one to come out. But once you hit Success Club, you can hype that up, which will help your March. And then that's coming out March 1st, so that will help your March Success Club goal. And so, yeah, like as soon as I hit Success Club for the month, then I start game planning for the next one. But yeah, there's definitely going to be like months where I hit 20 last month. I've only got 4 this month. So I'm right there with you guys. It's definitely one of those things where you just have to like ride the roller coaster and do what you can and try to take the highs with the lows. But I think what happened was January, everyone's like New Year's resolutions and all excited, and then people fell off. And, you know, once March comes around and they start thinking, crap, I'm going to wear shorts, you know, relatively soon, then they're like, okay, I need to get my butt in gear. So we just have to ride it out. But the people that are going to be excited about losing weight in March are going to come to the people like us that have stayed consistent the whole time. So, yep. And there are still people, regardless of what month it is, that are ready. We just have to find them. So, good for you guys. Talk about those programs that are on sale. Offer, I don't know, free Shakeology cup. Even just the way you word it sometimes is important. Talking about how you can get the 21-day fix for $10 with the purchase of Shakeology. It's not a lie, right? It's the truth. But it just sounds cool when you say it like that, because Shakeology is $130. It's on sale for $140. They get it for $10. But when you word it that way, it just sounds better than saying buy Shakeology for $140 or buy the 21-day fix for $140. You know, just try to come up with cool ways to word it. I'll work on a few posts for you guys on ways to word it differently in the group. That's what I'll do tonight. Okay?
That would be awesome.
Yes, I will do that for you. And you do me a favor, everyone. How about we all come up with let's come up with a post for tomorrow that shares our Shakeology, but not our Shakeology selfie, okay? Let's find a fun way to share about Shakeology that isn't just like taking a picture with it. So, like, I don't know, just be creative. Let's see what we can come up with. You can post it in the group. You don't have to do it tonight, today, tomorrow, whatever, but think of a fun way to talk about Shakeology, whether it's why you drink it, what it does for you, something, but a fun way to talk about it and not be just like you and a picture of it, okay? Caleb Thomas actually just did a video on it, and I'll share the video why I think we need to do more of this, because like it's all about creativity. It's about what sets you apart from the 50 million other Beachbody coaches in people's newsfeed. What makes you stand out? And that's a lot of times this is what they see, right? and we need to be different. So, all right. So I will let everyone go. I'll post the Caleb Thomas video on why we need to be different, and I'll come up with a few posts for you guys. And then if you have questions, ask them, and I'll post this recording. Thanks for getting on. Have a good night, everyone.
See ya.
Take care. Bye.